Our topic for today is agriculture. Children, now look at the pictures which is given below. What you'll observe it? We see a standing crop and a ploughshare, means the cutting blade which is used in the fields. From these, it is observed that it is a farmer's house. A farmer keeps hens, sheep, goat and cattle in their house. Now children, we get various things from the animals. We get milk, egg from them. He sells hens, goats to earn money. He does all this. He does all this for his subsistences, means for his livelihood. फार्मर हाउस में उन लोग का काम जो होता है वो फार्मर में जो खेत का काम है, जो द पेट एनिमल्स विच दे आर मेकिंग टू ग्रो, that is the main work for them. They are not going to office and all to earn money. So the things which are getting from the field, like vegetables, fruits and milk from the animals and eggs from the hens, so that things they used to sell. From that money they are living their daily livelihood. All these occupations fall under agriculture. Observe the pictures given. Now children, tell me, what are the difference do you observe in these pictures? In the above pictures, we see the changes in agricultural practices. In the past, primitive means ancient we can say. Man had to wander in the forest to sustain himself. The man has to live in the forest itself to earn their livelihood, to eat and all that. They cannot come out of the to work and all that. They used to settle in the forest only and they used to earn their livelihood. Later on, the people in the forest learn the art of cultivation through which he could provide for the need for food grains for a year. 1 year का food grains they used to collect and they used to keep it. Abandoning means to live nomadic life. He undertook various activities related to agriculture like floriculture, horticulture, rearing animals, etc. So children, now let's learn about the different occupation that fall under agriculture. We use the products of these occupations in our everyday life. Now we will learn about animal husbandry. Dairy farming. Dairy farming means what? Cows, oxen, buffaloes are reared for agriculture related work. Okay, cows are used for and buffaloes are used for agricultural work. Rearing milk animals means animal kept for milk, like, and other animals are an inseparable part of mixed farming. It has become a quite commercial in recent times. Sheep and goat rearing. This is a traditional occupation that is generally carried out in the hilly tracts and semi-arid regions with dry climate. Sheep and goats survive on short grasses. They live on the short grasses places which grow in remote hilly rural areas. In India, it is mainly undertaken for meat. The next is poultry. Keeping hens and other fowl is a common practice. Running a poultry is a commercial basis, requires a lot of care. For this, scientific methods are used and employed. In India, this occupation is located in the areas close to big cities as they provide ready market. Second one is beekeeping. Now, beekeeping is undertaken to obtain honey and wax. Bees hover around the plants that bear flowers in order to collect honey. This promotes the process of pollination, which results in the increase of crop yields. The next we are going to learn is pisciculture, which means fish farming. Fishing is open has a number of risk factors. So, farm ponds are dug out. Water is stored in such ponds. For this, seeds of freshwater species are used. In order to achieve the best growth of fish, scientific methods are employed. Fishes like Vam, Roha, Ravas, that is Indian salmon, Columbi, which means prawns, etc., are reared in fish farms. The next one is sericulture. Silk thread, which is obtained from the cocoon of the silk moth. These threads are very fine and strong, and from these one can weave soft silk cloth. Different organizations supply silk moth eggs to the farmers. And the next one is nursery. In the last few years, the area under floriculture, cultivation of medicinal and aromatic plants, and even horticulture has increased. These plantations require a high standard of seedlings, cuttings, bulbs, and even seeds. This has led to the development of nurseries. Now we will learn about types of farming. There are different types of agriculture which has been evolved, that means developed, due to geographical and cultural diversity and even technological differences in different regions. So now we will learn what are the types of farming. There are two types of farming: subsistence farming and commercial farming. Subsistence farming is divided into two farming, that is intensive farming and shifting cultivation. In the same way, commercial farming has divided into four parts, that is extensive grain farming, plantation farming, market gardening, horticulture. Now we will learn about the types of subsistence farming. Intensive farming and extensive farming are the two types in traditional farming. The first one we will learn about intensive farming. It is done in one and the same farm for years together, many years together, getting maximum production from a minimum area. Minimum area means small area. From the small area we get maximum number of production. That is a characteristic of intensive farming. This type of farming is mostly seen in the developing areas. In this, the cultivator and his family are totally dependent upon farming. The next type is shifting cultivation. Shifting cultivation is a primitive type of cultivation which is practiced in the tropics in densely forest areas and hilly tracts. In this type of farming, the fallow period means what? A time in which very little has been cultivated, only little part of the thing can be cultivated, is longer than the crop period. After the productivity of the land depletes, means reduced, in 2 or 3 years, a different piece of land is selected for cultivation. Now we will learn about commercial farming. How many types are there in commercial farming? Extensive grain farming and plantation agriculture. These are the two major types which is covered under commercial farming. The first part of commercial farming is extensive grain farming. Farm size is greater than 200 hectares. Monocrop, which means a single crop cultivation, is the striking characteristics of this type of farming. Heavy capital investment is necessary for this type of farming. It is carried out in the temperature grassland regions. The next commercial farming is plantation farming. Farm size in plantation agriculture is 40 hectares or above that. Only commercial crops like tea, rubber, coffee, coconut, cocoa, spices, etc. are planted. This type of agriculture is practiced in India and even other South Asian countries, Africa, South and Central America, etc. Third one is market gardening. This is a type of cultivation which is developed in modern times. This type of cultivation works on a principle of economics, demand and supply. It is mainly dependent on good transport network. Hence, this type of farming is also known as truck farming. Truck farming. Next one is horticulture, or it can be also said as floriculture. Cultivation of fruits and flowers is a subtype of this market gardening. The size of farm is very small and every plant is cared properly. Countries having Mediterranean climate, France and Italy are famous for horticulture. Next one is agrotourism. Agrotourism is a new field in tourism. In the tropics, various types of agricultural products are cultivated. Hence, there is greater scope for agrotourism. Agrotourism is finally beneficial for the farmer and his village.